Hey, y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Shaman King 2021, episode 45, and I'll be starting off my reaction in 1, 0, go! Hopefully this episode isn't as disgraceful as episode 44. Although I'm not going to hold that much hope. Okay, I mean, at the very least, this is just animation from the previous episode. I hope they have some newly done cuts that look good, though. I'm actually surprised about the durability of Yo, though. To think like he can actually still talk while being electrified is actually pretty damn impressive. But who knows? Maybe this episode will be a massive improvement visually. Because, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but at least the writing in the series has fucking hyped up Ren versus Yo for like forever. So if the rest of the fight looks like shit, this is gonna be a bad mark on the series in general. It ain't gonna look good, that's for sure, if they fuck up this fight. And I mean that in every sense of the word, because you can't just give us like 40 plus episodes of build up for a fight, well, 30 plus episodes of a fight, just for it to look like shit. And speaking of which, this series has been handling injuries pretty badly, because now you have characters just healed up off screen and all that shit. Now this series is making injuries to the point where it's like any major injury that a character receives feels like more of a minor inconvenience than anything substantial. That's the thing that has been the biggest shame when it comes to the last few episodes. Like, it's so damn quick. It's like, oh, a character suffers an injury? Oh, they'll just be healed off screen and everything will be A-okay. I can only hope the next few episodes change that, though. But I ain't going to hold up my hopes up for this series anymore, though. The last 2 episodes have done who knows? Maybe this will right the ship. It's Yo, though. He's actually been suffering through worse injuries than that. I have a feeling he'll be able to get back the fuck up. The thing is, though, because it's Yo, you know, how many times has he tried to kill him in the past? And because deep down he still sees Yo as a friend. Yo! Damn. He's got a point there. I mean, they'll be able to get the arms back, though. At least I would imagine they would be able to. I fucking love how Foster says that with all matter of fact. Yeah, that line would have probably killed most people, but this is Yo we're talking about. This motherfucker's got like a max durability. I mean, it's Yo, ain't no surprise that he possesses the power of nature. I mean, at least the animation looks a little bit better than the previous episode with some mild hair movement. You can tell Studio Bridge is trying a little bit harder for this one. Is it amazing? Not really, but at least it's not as disgraceful as the previous episode. That's implying that something's probably going to happen then. I mean, that'd be the highest chance of them having a shot defeating at the very least. Are you fucking serious? The series is fucking rushed again. It's rushing again. Like, how? At this point, Studio Bridge isn't even bothering Enemy in the fight. I would have loved to see him. He lost his fucking arm, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? Wait, so we're already in the studio, but you're a low-count studio. You know that. And the manga author deserves some blame too, because in his insistence on having the same voice cast as the original Shaman King, it prevented other studios like Studio Mappa from even touching this series. So the mangaka in this series deserves his fair share of blame too. It ain't just Studio Bridge. Just want to keep the same voice cast with the original anime. I want to be surprised if it's a fucking black screen with flashing lights. Oh, it's not a black screen, it's a white screen now. I'm actually kind of glad. Thank you, Lizard, for interrupting because thank you for interrupting because this fight sucked. It fucking sucked. I'm glad he interrupted this fight. I was actually getting tired of it, actually. Maybe it can go to much more interesting shit. Oh. Hey, that's... Okay, then. It's nice to actually hear Sati actually making some moves. That's pretty fucking badass, actually. Hey, you know what's better? You know, wouldn't surprise me if the Yo's father actually did that. Oh, that's fucking, yeah! Fuck yeah! I mean, hey. Yeah, it shows you how much strength Lee Sirk's gained just by being able to do that by himself. Oh, bit fuck no! That's what's bullshit. He got way stronger. Damn! Oh shit! All right, this is actually some epic stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I feel like Lee Sirk got like the biggest power boost out of all of them. If I were the announcer guy, I wouldn't have any objections at all. I'd be like, yeah, just do whatever the fuck you want. I wouldn't want to fuck with any of these boys. Yeah, sure. Sure. But yeah, at least we're getting some major plot progression now. I just love how Chocolova. Oh man, that's sad that Chocolova didn't get to do anything. But it's not like Chocolova would. It's not like it would have mattered because considering the fight mostly happened off screen, even if it did something, it's not like we the audience would have been able to actually see it. Hey, I like how Ren has actually acknowledged that. We're seeing his humbleness there. And instead of his weakness affecting him, he's going to try to build himself up. Yeah, that's character development for Ren. The old him wouldn't have listened to Yo like that. Sure. Well, that's what I love about Ren, though. Like, these type of dialogues like this are... I mean, hey, it's fitting. It probably fits Lucier perfectly, that attribute. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a mix of both of those factors. Whoa! I just love how... Yeah, I think it's too early for him to be trying to phase how like that yet, anyway. And it's nice to actually get to hear how his abilities actually work when it comes to his Orbisol. At least one of the explanations, because I'm sure there's more to them than just that. Oh. Okay. I actually like where this is going. Love how it explains why each of the warriors have their specific element. You know, that actually really does fit Yoto at sea, though, when it comes to like his nourishing personality. Because he never wants to cause unnecessary violence. Ah. Yo, that's a damn good question. Okay, yo, that explanation is badass as shit. Our boy. But you know, it's a good sequence though, because at least here it shows us that he truly has overcome this hatred, where he can actually bathe with his worst nightmare, like how. If any, I love how they're just ignoring Hororo here. Oh man, as if he's like a fart in the wind. I wonder when they were going to get back to that. I wonder if there's any significance behind the continent. He has mind reading. There's no way he's gonna. Ha! Oh no, no! I love how he puts him in fucking place there. That's fucking adorable. Oh. That's like a badass continent then. I mean, I could see why, considering that background information. Hmm. I mean, these are shaman we're talking about, so they could probably make it so that it's possible to fight in that continent. And considering what we've seen Furi could do, if you can see people revived almost from the brink of death, then something as simple as fighting underwater should be achievable. At least it seems simpler than healing someone that had 1 foot into the fucking grave. I like how I mentioned more of the significance about the Great Spirit there. I just love how he fucking talks as if it's like a fucking guarantee, man. How is self confidence? It's just a joy to see. It makes him such a more engaging antagonist. What the fuck? My boy doesn't do no such thing. It ain't like he's fucking inclined to helping. I mean, it ain't like he's inclined to helping out how. I'm just saying. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. Yeah, I mean, you know how it's so epic to even have his fucking outfit delivered to him. What an absolute fucking boss. But you know, Yo's not gonna want to take any lives though. Sounds like a roundabout way of saying the Patra lazy ass shit. Well, it gets scared off the humans. Ah! I love the responsibility of fucking run of all people. Hey, maybe we'll see Monta actually do something useful because we haven't seen him do anything useful since like what? The teens of the series. He's just only been there. Kind of like I know we're actually getting to see consequences to. How's got a point. I mean, these are the consequences of him bringing his friend along, his normal human friend. So I do like this. Because at the very least, it shows us that even like the seemingly like the most minor of actions can have huge ass ramifications. Yo, I kind of want to see that brought out of the arsenal now. I admit the way all these ships are rendered actually does look pretty good though. I mean, this at least whoever's in charge of the backgrounds, they do some damn good work. At least I can confidently say they're more reliable than the 2D than the animators that are in charge of the character animation at the very least. I mean, also for the safety of the kids, it ain't like they have the golem to utilize anymore. Whoa! I mean, yeah, you don't just kick a man in the balls there. Sure, and plus they'd be weighing everyone down. Yeah, I mean, the fighting involved, like with the combatants left, these. Oh, that's a fucking cute how you live around. Oh, that's fucking adorable. Yeah, exactly. It's his father's fault. It ain't like he can control the actions of other people. Man, his dollars must be he has a straight up snitch then. Will that really be able to do it? I mean, hey, I mean, I wouldn't blame him from trying. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame him. I mean, hey, it's still yeah, exactly. It's still good to try. I mean, they have nothing to lose with trying. I mean, I could see why she'd have that stance. Oh shit. Then in that case, yeah, that means Monta's pops is. Yeah, that means he's not going to be willing to budge then. Yeah, they have no intention of talking. Whoa! Huh. The thing is, though, he's gonna have to end up doing actions that he isn't comfortable doing, because in life you can't do what you want all the time. It's a part of growing up. Huh. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm actually like where this is going. Because at the very least, it's going to mention why Shaman taking on humans is not going to be that easy, as it would normally seem. A lot of this motherfucker is like so casual about this shit. What a big ultra chat. But hey, I mean, Hal's confidence is justified, though. I mean, everyone's just filed getting hyped the fuck up. Oh shit! You know shit's real when there's not even any ED credits. That's really what they're referring to the Shaman as, terrorists, even though they're not causing any pain to other people. But it makes sense how they'd use that as a cover story to justify attacking justify attacking the island with the Shaman there. How about you adorable? Oh no! Oh no! I mean, I guess they might have no choice though. What is I'm going to use? The golem? I mean, that actually would be pretty effective. But it's just how we use the golem without there being casualties, though. Damn, what a fucking savage. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, at least now we know where the origins of the resurrection spell come from. It's just ironic that it comes from Hal, though. You know, I'm actually hyped for this to see them actually work together. Yo, this is epic as shit. And the music's damn good, too. Yo, my god. Oh, okay, that is an epic way of ending off the episode. All right, I ain't gonna lie. The first few minutes of the episode were bad, but how, like he always does whenever he shows up, he saves the episode that he's in. So, wow. I'm impressed. I'm gonna actually rate this one. If I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm gonna give this episode a 7 out of 10 for above average. Can't give it an 8 or a 9 because I'm still pissed off how they pretty much just skipped most of Yo versus Ren. That made the whole thing feel super rushed. It's like, what was the point of having all this build up to them fighting if most of the battle happened off screen? It was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck was the point of all this build up then if we didn't even get to see their fight? Like, at least you're interrupting the fight. I don't mind that. I mean, that was understandable. But it seemed like the phase in the fight, like we naturally know that Ryu lost his arms, or at least temporarily, against Hiroto, and then Yo lost his arm against Hiroto, just going off of how like there is ice on their stumps. So I would have loved to have seen that. That felt like it'd have been some intense ass shit. But obviously the animators in this series are inadequate. And before y'all say, well, Anime Caveman, it happened in the manga, I don't give a shit if it happened in the manga or not. They should have still provided something, which would have been better than fucking nothing. But again, it's Shaman King 2021. I honestly don't have high expectations for the series at all anymore. But in saying that, that was really the only thing that was bad about this episode. It was bad. But at least everything else brought it up. I love how they organically do set Hao and Yo working together. That was nice. And while y'all mates, I could see some people not liking the bathing sequence. I actually love the bathing sequence a lot because seeing Lizier close to Hao, despite what Hao did towards his family, shows you how much Lizier was able to control his hatred. Being able to stand near someone like Hao shows you how much of a long way Lizier's come. So that's why, even though, yes, the first bit of the episode was rushed to shit, and that did piss me the fuck off, at least everything involving Hao and Lizier in this episode were absolutely amazing. And it's no coincidence, too, that any bit involving Lizier and Hao actually was decently animated. Since we know that the animators in this series do have a bias for Lizier and Hao, they've proved it 45 episodes in that they're just Hao and Lizier Sims. Not that I blame them. I mean, they're both cool characters, so it's reasonable. From a character standpoint, that's where the episode was better, though. I do like the fact that at the very least, you get character development for Ren, because even though he had the absolute intent of killing Yo, he still hesitated somewhat because that lightning strike didn't kill Yo when it could have if he was fully serious on killing him. So I do like that feature. I do love how Lizier was able to get over his hatred. I would have loved to have seen the training sequence he went through, though, for that. I would have loved to have seen the exact moment to realize that having hatred is pointless. But alas, I'm going to accept that the series is going to be rushed to shit at this point. And before I say Anime came and it happened in the manga, it doesn't fucking matter. If it was rushed in the manga, then Studio Bridge should have taken some liberties of expanding some shit. And I don't want to hear excuses of the series has a 52 episode count. In that case, then why the fuck bother adapting the manga in the first place if you're just going to make everything rush to shit at that point? I mean, if that's the case, then if this series was going to be 52 episodes and just continue off the point of the original anime, where I diverge from the original manga then, and just have the 52 episodes dedicated towards everything else after the point where the original anime diverged from the manga, then they should have just fucking done that instead. Instead, they did this shit. But no, regardless of the fact, yeah, that was one of the weak links in the episode when it came to character development. It was nice seeing Lizier go through the change, but I would have loved to have seen the exact moment where he realized that hatred was wrong, instead of it just being told that, oh yeah, he's over his hatred now. You know, that's one of the disappointments I have with this episode. And saying that, I do love seeing Hao's chillax nature, though, and I do love the fact that he does, in a figurative sense, take Yo to task when saying that this is partly your fault for the situation that we're in. And I'm like, damn. So there was some good snippets of dialogue here and there. And aside from that, I do like how they, even in a roundabout way, give characterization to Malta's father, showing you how much of a savage he is, and actually having the phone that Malta has actually bugged. So there were, again, a lot of great character moments in this episode to go around. And even though the animation quality was fucking atrocious, save for the appearance of Lizier and Hao doing his cool shit, at least the artwork was on model. But yeah, the animation could have been better, though. At least it was better than episode 44, but then episode 44 was trash, though. So that's not much of an accomplishment. But still a better product than episode 44, though. Voice acting was amazing, though. I'll give it credit for that. The voice acting was amazing. And that's overall, I'm still going to give the episode an above average grade of a 7 out of 10. Despite the Hao versus, despite the Ren versus Yo fight being an absolute dumpster fire, because let's just be real, I already made my anger appearance when I reacted to episode 44. So going in, I kind of have expected them to phone in the rest of the fight, and they did. But at least everything after the fight was interesting to see, though, to its credit. And we do get a lot of plot progression, because at least it's going to set up the brothers working together. in the final phase of the Shaman King fight. So that's pretty fucking cool. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Because, yes, I am definitely going to be reacting to the next episode. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day or night, everyone. Bye-bye.